Faith, we're glad to join you again for Pastor Talk. Pastor Heather and I have been over next door. When we record at the recording room up here upstairs in the adult wing, we're right across the hall from the archives. And we went over there today to find some interesting things to share with you. And we found a story that we didn't even know existed. This is a plaque that we found in the archives. It says, presented to Faith United Methodist Church, Tulsa, May 29th, 1996. For doing the work of God's mission in establishing a United Methodist Church in Ramenskoye, Russia.
That is super cool. I had no idea that we had established a church in Russia.
Either.
I mean, I've heard that the Korean church started here and met here until they could get their own building, which a lot of people don't know that story.
I didn't know that story.
Really?
No.
And isn't this cool? The Russian church. Yeah. So if you know that story, enlighten us.
Yes, please tell us. We want to know.
That's right.
This contains more recent stories. This is our edition of the newsletter that came out this week. If you haven't gotten it in your mailboxes, be looking because you'll find it there soon. And, oh, that's for later. But the Christ-centered servant of the month is Mike Miller. And I knew Mike was amazing. I've always known Mike was amazing. But what I learned in here is all the ways he serves with youth to mentor them in our community. Just incredible.
And he maintains the archive room. And he'll be so glad we dusted that off and showed it to you.
Yeah, he probably knows that story.
Yeah, that's
sure
probably true.
Yeah, so be sure to look in the newsletter. You'll find lots of interesting things about Mike. And then in the center, you're going to find lots of information about Advent, which begins on November 28th. I know it's Thanksgiving weekend, but it also is the first Sunday of Advent. And on the left-hand side of the center of the newsletter, you're going to find a devotional idea or suggestion for each day of Advent. And then on the right-hand side, you're going to find all the events and dates for this special season. One that Heather and I want to lift up for you is the Facebook Live Devotions and Prayer. Want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we're going to offer 3 different opportunities. The first one is Facebook Live early in the morning on Wednesdays.
7 a.m.
7 a.m. So you'll get one of us with a cup of caffeine for your morning devotion.
My caffeine will be different than Heather's
Yes,
caffeine.
this is true. And then Jill Hoffman has the Tuesday morning Bible study, and they're going to be doing an Advent study as well. You can sign up to be in that. And then on Wednesday evenings at Living Water, we're going to do in person. And we also have a little meal, and people bring a side dish to share. So it gives you 3 different ways to plug in. We hope you find the one that's most convenient for you. And we take this journey towards Christmas together.
Yeah. Advent is really such a special season of preparation. And so if there's a way that you can focus, especially during the season, you'll be following a long tradition in the church. We wanted to provide you some group opportunities, especially because we find that many times sharing that journey together helps us focus. Tell us about the Stay Connected.
Stay Connected.
Yeah.
So we launched this on Sunday. Mark Varenthaler built it for us, and Jonathan is updating it and maintaining it. You touch the button that says Stay Connected, and then on here you have everything you need to know. There's the connection card to check in and let us know you're in worship. You can request prayer. You can give online. You can get a copy of sign up for the Friday email that comes with Pastor Talk, so you don't want to miss that.
Yeah.
Your memory verse for the series, and then it has all of the announcements. You just scroll through, and at the bottom is even a church directory and a calendar. So let's see, what are we announcing this week?
Yeah.
Family Promise we are hosting for Thanksgiving the week of, and we still have 7 slots that need to be filled. We're continuing to adopt the children in Osage County that are in foster care. We have 31 kids that still need to be adopted. Sunday is the bake sale, and we can buy food or baked goods to take home for the mission fundraiser for the UMW. And also, we're decorating for Advent on Sunday. So at 2 p.m., if you'll come, help us make the sanctuary beautiful. I always love the way it looks after we decorate. Yeah,
That will be wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and when we came upstairs to record Pastor Talk, we walked through the narthex, through the foyer right in front of the sanctuary, and the big tree is already up.
That's right. And we have a tradition here at Faith that each family brings an ornament and they hang it on the tree, and it's their family ornament. And so then the tree becomes the church family's tree. So if you would like to pick an ornament or have one made or put your photo in one, that would be cool, and hang it on the tree. We encourage you to do that.
Yeah, 2 years ago, because we didn't get to put the ornaments on the tree last year, a lot of the people who were decorating the tree had no idea that that was a part of our tradition. And I think a number of them brought their ornaments and hung them on the tree. So if you didn't know that, we'd love for you this year to bring your ornament and hang it on the tree. But for now, we're going to have to say goodbye for our time in Pastor Talk, and we'll look forward to seeing you on Sunday.